What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. My name is Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be reacting to Money Game Part 2 by Ren. I am super excited to continue this Ren journey. We're going to hop right into it. Let's get it. I didn't.
Strange time we're living in panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 a storm it comes our way.
This chorus is so fire, man.
To distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
So I didn't expect it to be like the same exact beat, right? I figured it'd be along the same lines of the same topic, right? I mean, it is a part two, a follow-up, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I kind of like that he used the same beat, because I really like the first one, or well, the same. I really like this beat, I guess, right? But I mean, yeah. So I mean, basically, he's just saying that, like, with the way that the governments are just doing everything to turn a profit, right? The problem is that we all kind of just feed into it too, right? I mean, because the system is what it is, and unfortunately, like, either you're participating in it or you're trying to change it, right? And I think he's saying that there's not enough people trying to change it. There's enough people, and that there's more people just trying to make as much money and profit as possible, right?
And blame, it's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old money is a game, and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people think that they want them, really want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. On sell stocks.
Yeah, I mean, like, where does it end, right? So, I mean, it's funny, right? Because this is kind of like just like a little silly, stupid comparison that I found out. But my coworker was telling me a couple days ago that, like, people used to sell pet rocks. Like, I think it was back in like the 50s, or maybe it was the 60s, maybe. And for a while, there was this guy who, like, he sold pet rocks, and I saw something like he made like $2 million off it. And for whatever reason, right, he just made people think that this is what they wanted, right? He was able to sell it to little kids. But I mean, the whole idea of this is like, yeah, I mean, this is exactly how it works, right? So you create a demand for something, right? And then you try to get as much of the supply as possible, so therefore you own it, a monopoly of sorts, and then you can price it at whatever you want, and then, that's successful, so then you expand the business, and then why stop with whatever the original product is, like he's saying? Why not go into something else? Oil, housing, right? I mean, something, whatever it is, right? I mean, this is literally how it works with any kind of product to exist, right? I mean, because if there wasn't a demand for it, nobody wants it, right? I mean, why would you even try to sell it if nobody wants it, right? You're not gonna make any money on that.
And expand, clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6 guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7, press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8, big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9, polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10, the world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. A storm.
So that was probably like the most in-depth like metaphor for like seashells on the seashore. Yeah, I completely just botched that, but you guys know what I was meaning, right? And the other thing I realized too is that I was just thinking of his song Hi Ren, and there was kind of that part of him where he was like, oh, seashells on the seashore, right? And I didn't even like think about it during part 1, but like, yeah, it's definitely a call back to this song, or to both these songs. I think he used it in part 1 as well, right? I mean, so the way it's put, man, is just so well said, in my opinion. I mean, it really does break it down. It is really easy to follow if you really just like look at what he's saying. And I mean, in terms of economics, I mean, that is how it works, you know. I mean, and I think part of that was like a little bit shot at President Trump. I mean, because that's pretty much what he did, right? I mean, he started out as a businessman. I forget how he started, but I mean, obviously he grew big, whatnot, and ran for president. And I mean, you guys know the whole story, man. And it's interesting to see this side of it, right?
Don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
And when I hear this chorus, it almost like I'm like, man, this isn't Ren. And it's crazy how versatile his voice is, man. He does such a good job.
This old money game. This old.
All right, so that was Money Game Part 2 by Ren, man. And like I said, I didn't expect it to be the exact same beat, so I really don't have to touch on that part. Other than that, I love the beat in general, so I am kind of glad that he used it again. And the chorus, I don't know if was the chorus exactly the same. I honestly don't remember like if it was word for word the same, but if not, there was definitely some parts of it that were the same. And nonetheless, I still severely enjoyed it. And it's interesting to like kind of look at this like capitalistic idea from this perspective, right? Where it's just kind of this just greedy system of, you know, you come up with a product, right? And it could be something stupid like he started with, you know, fucking seashells, and eventually it turns into oil, guns, running for president, you know, so on and so forth, right? And it's just kind of this game of just kind of being on top and who can make the most money and who can have the most power, right? And it was very interesting to see it from this perspective, man. But I enjoyed it, and hope you guys did as well. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, hit that bell, and we're dropping the next one. And that is all I got for you guys for now. It's your boy Rock Soldier. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Be better tomorrow. See you guys in the next one, alright, guys? Peace.